Miscellaneous minds, never explaining the minds. Devilish grin for my alias, aliens who respond. Peddling sin, thinking maybe when you get old you realize I'm not gonna fold or demise. I don't smoke crack, motherfucker, I sell it.
What is going on, everybody? This is the Miscellaneous Minds podcast. I'm your co-host, Boomer Gato, the cat that hands your replacement back. Hit to my left of here is the main master turnout, the man that makes the fat stacks. Together we form the dynamic duo that won't die. Deadly ideas, bread and spicier content, the Air Girls Only fans. What is going on, everybody? Before we get into tonight's topic, please make sure to like, comment, hate, subscribe, DM us about the bullshit. And with that, let's get right into it. So, we have a last-minute replacement. Keith Thurman is out with a bicep injury. So, in to replace him is Sebastian, the towering inferno, Fundora. My man, hit him with them stats. Tszyu, son of Tszyu, with a record of 24 fights, 0 losses. Last win was a unanimous decision against Brian Mendoza, going up against Sebastian Fundora, with a record of 22 fights, 1 loss. Last fight was a KO loss to Brian Mendoza. Look, fans, I'm sure as a lot of y'all know, we have done a previous video about who we thought was going to win between Tszyu and Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman is now out. So, last minute, Fundora has jumped in to replace him. Now, Fundora was actually going to be fighting on the same card, so he has been in training. So, basically, he's fight ready. He's good to go. Apparently, he got the call yesterday telling him, hey, it's looking like Keith Thurman might have to be out of this. This morning, as we're shooting this video, it was reported Keith Thurman was going to go in for an MRI to see if he had a pretty serious injury. He does, so he's out. Now, with that being said, we don't want to spend too much time on this because, again, we've already done a previous video about these two, Thurman and Tszyu, gave a prediction. So here's the thing. I'll be honest with you. I think the fight got a little bit better. I still don't think it's pay-per-view worthy, but I do think it's a little better. And here's why I think it's a little bit better. First of all, Keith Thurman was stepping up from a weight class, moving on up to fight Tszyu, whereas Fundora is already in the weight class. In fact, it's already been talked about that these two were eventually going to fight each other anyway. So look, we're getting a fight. On top of that, it's a unification fight. So I honestly think that this card got a little bit better. Again, I still don't think it's pay-per-view worthy, but it is a better fight. These two were going to be fighting down the road anyway. So looking good all around. Now, with that being said, I'm going to stick to my prediction before. Listen, given the last fight that Fundora had, he got knocked out by the guy that Tszyu beat by decision, unanimous decision. I don't think that Fundora is going to be able to take the punishment that Tszyu is going to put out. Now, don't get me wrong. I'd be okay with either one of these guys winning. I think they're both great fighters. I just think Tszyu is just a little bit better. He's a little bit more on his game right now. I think he's been streaking, been doing well, looking great. So I think Tszyu is in fact going to take this one. What do you think about that, my man? I am going to have to refer to your judgment as a Tszyu because, again, unless it's a rock, paper, scissors dynamic where Fundora would be able to beat Tszyu and Tszyu was only able to beat Mendoza and Mendoza was able to beat that. I don't think we're going to see that situation going from here on out. So judging on their judgments from the last fight, they both fought the same man. And again, only one of them got the better of them by unanimous decision. I am going to have to go on the side of Tszyu in this case. I do think, yes, the man is he's a fucking tower, but I don't think that's really going to help him at all in this case. Tszyu just looks like that kind of guy to me. And listen, I'll be honest with you. The fact that Fundora is 6'5", he never uses it to advantage, man. He's long, he's lanky, but he's one of these dudes that likes to get in there and fight, bang it out and all this type of stuff, which is bad. You would think a guy that has this type of advantage, he's basically almost a foot taller than Tszyu. You'd think he'd take advantage of his God-given abilities, and stay on the outside box, pick his spots and whatnot. But now this man likes to get in there, clang and bang. So I don't think it's going to be a great look for him, especially against Tszyu. Again, it is a unification fight, so it'll be good for both of them. But you know what? I might be wrong about that. It might not be a unification. I believe it's unification. Doesn't matter. Regardless of the scenario, I don't think that it's going to be great for Fundora. I don't think he's at that level yet. Don't get me wrong, he's a great fighter. I just think he's just a step behind Tszyu. But hey, listen, again, we've made our call. We believe Tszyu is going to take this one. But either way, no matter what, it's going to be a great fight. To be honest with you, I think it's going to be a better fight than we're going to get. Hopefully, Keith Thurman recovers soon. He was talking a lot about fighting a lot of different people. So hopefully he recovers. Look, I'll be honest with you, I'm personally not surprised that Thurman's out. But hey, look, it is what it is. The man's getting a little bit on in age. He's been out of the ring for a while. Bound to happen. Injury bound to happen. Anything else you want to add to that, my man? I think that's it for a short update.
And with that, make sure to like, comment, hate, subscribe, DM us about the bullshit, and
Until next time, get rest and stay blessed. We'll see you on the next one.